Hello and welcome to Opinions Plus. What what is the new focus in science today? What do you think? You think that science is leading us in the right way? Are we going in the right direction because science is finding out about quantum mechanics and all the aspects of the universe, whether it's multiverses or no verses or whatever? You think it's leading us in the right direction? Do you think it is even leading us at all? My position is that science is not leading anything. Science just gives you some information, some data. You make that decision. Nobody is there to direct your mind, only you. There's tremendous advances in science, in medicine. And sadly, the war situation shows tremendous examples of advancement in war technology. These different types of weapons that are being done, not only laser weapons, but many other sound weapons and microwave weapons and you know but what does it go? Where does it lead us? It doesn't lead us anywhere. Science follows. Science doesn't lead. Whether you're a religious person or not, it doesn't matter. It's you who lead. You direct your thoughts, your opinions, your views. Yes, you're only one person. I'm only one person. But certain people have tremendous influence. You see it all the time. And in today's world, with the environment the way it is, it's on rocky ground. And does it mean that the man can change this situation with global warming or whatever you want to call it? My position is no. You're going to impact it to some degree, but you're not going to change a darn thing. These sea levels are going to go up because the glaciers are melting. Is it because of us solely? I doubt it. Are we impacting it? Are we increasing it? I would say, of course we are. We did take some stands in times before, but now it's like, who cares? We'll have some quotas, we'll have this or that or whatever. But they're going to wait until the damn seas get high and the cities are going to be invaded with water, and it's not going to be pleasant. But these deniers, these people who think that there is no global warming or is no influence or the seasons just change and that's it. And there are quite a few of them, these flat earthers even. Not that they understand anything about the weather, because obviously it has a totally different perspective on weather if the earth is flat versus a sphere. But nevertheless, regardless of your scientific perspective, we're not going to change the world. But we need to be able to look at the data in some basic, critical way Evaluate it to our best interest, not to an agenda. Gosh, this agenda crap is just too much for me. Everything is agenda. Some political agenda or whatever it is. Everybody, the scientific community overwhelmingly says we're heading towards, a severe climate situation. And you can't change it back, you damn fools. You can't do it. Is that what they think? Well, maybe I don't think they think. Those people that are against trying to improve the environment in any way you can are foolish. Keep what is, because that's all they know. Simplistic and utterly devoid of a future perspective. This ridiculous statement about windmills killing and this and that and all that. Everything kills something. Does it hit a bird? Does it, disturb the whales? Maybe. But what does gasoline do, and what does cars do, and what do, the whole economic environment, plus the major increase in population as it goes and goes, it's just incredible. It's not going to get better. The population is 9 billion now, plus or minus a billion, I don't know. Anyway, it's growing astronomically. And can you sustain that population? The data is that, you can sustain it to a point. You can feed it. There's a lot of arable land, and you have hydroponics and other systems that are available to create food. But what's going to happen to the weather patterns? What's going to happen? And the glaciers are just one obvious example. They're just melting at a tremendous rate, and they're changing the character of the ocean waters, the temperature, the currents will change, and once the currents change, many other things change. Fresh water changes things as it enters into the oceans. But most of these people who are just anti-science, for whatever reason, there's so much I don't understand about people. But they should at least realize that they have impact. If they read any history whatsoever, they see that people have impact on the civilization, on the culture, on the environment. Industrial evolution caused tremendous changes, not just volcanoes. We have a tremendous influence. The drilling for oil, the whole approach to oil, how it changes the characteristics of the land, the aquifers that are being drained. These change things, and they don't fill up right away. Why don't people see that? Why don't people at least investigate it? Are they not concerned? Do they don't care about the day after tomorrow? Or is it just, again, this blatant, blind stupidity that seems to permeate some individuals? Use it for whatever means they want to use it for. Science is important, but it doesn't lead us. We lead it. We take it and lead it somewhere and use it to the best advantage we can. Technology can help save, they're changing technological opportunities all over economically. Oh, yeah, you just retrain people. A lot of people aren't going to be able to understand and do the sophisticated work that's required in some of these higher tech jobs that are going to be developed. You know, they just don't have the education or the mental abilities in some cases. But nobody's going to wait. Nobody's going to do anything until it cracks, and then and that's the object of this clip. Don't wait until it cracks. You know, organizations like Greenpeace and others, they want to do good. They want to help. You can get involved in that. But in my estimation, it's always, always, always what you do in your own life is the primary thing. Think about it. How you act around your children, how you show example of understanding what waste is. And it's not just recycling. There's a lot of problems with recycling. It's not a simple thing. Many recycled products don't even get recycled. There used to be a whole recycle market. That's changed. There's a tremendous amount of opportunities in, alternate resource, alternate fuels. Obviously. Just think about it. Just think a little bit about it. But we have to. And what does that translate into? It translates into voting in this country, at least for now. Who knows if dictator Trump becomes dictator Trump, but who knows what will happen to the vote. But science is there to help us. These people really know what they're doing. They know. They are passionate. They understand. Are they always right? No, of course not. Gee, Christmas. I mean, nobody is always right. But the trends are there. We have to do more. And whether it's the Kyoto Accords or the Paris Accords or the whatever accords come up, but obviously dumping stuff into the ocean or killing fish at a prodigious rate isn't going to help us. We have to, engage and think about the economic, environmental impacts that are surround us every day. It doesn't become easier. It becomes harder. Everybody talks about, let's worry about the children. Well, worry about them, because they're going to be facing some very difficult situations. In other words, think, act. But science doesn't lead. It just is. Support it. Understand it. Work with it. It doesn't lead you anywhere. It doesn't lead you to a moral end. It doesn't lead you to God. It doesn't lead you to understanding the eternities. It just is. It's just working with the data that's about it. So if it has any interest or any value, please, subscribe. If you haven't, hit the like button. Again, whatever that does. And comment. Always comment. But the environmental needs are so important. So important. It's the only planet we have. And we're not going anywhere soon outside of it. You can't ignore this thing. We've done it for years and years, and it will continue because people are that way. But I encourage involvement, whatever you can. Think about it. Act as best you can in your own lives. You don't have to just fund Greenpeace, but there are many things and talk about Start to learn about it. Educate yourself about it. Thanks for listening. Have a good day, and my best wishes. Bye for now.